Going on, everybody? It's Colby Massey here with another lesson and another song for you. And today's song is going to be Night Moves by Bob Seger. And I feel like this is one of the greatest songs ever written. This is probably one of my favorite songs. And it's also written by one of the greatest singers and songwriters of all time, if you ask me. But anyway, I'm going to teach you how to play it because it is a great song. First thing you're going to need to do is take your capo, if you have one, and put it on your first fret. Okay? Now, you don't have to put it on your first fret. You can play it on any fret you want. You don't even have to use a fret. But I always use my first fret because I like the way it sounds better there. Okay? And the chords you're going to need to know are G, F, C, and an E minor. Okay? Now, if you don't know these chords, that's fine because I do have videos that I've made in the past that will teach you how to play major chords, minor chords, bar chords, and power chords. So go watch some of those videos if you need to learn some of those chords, and then come back and watch this video. But those are the chords you're going to need to know. And the rhythm that you're going to be using, the strum pattern, is like a down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay? Sorry, I had to think about it for a second. And you're just going G. Okay? And now, the trick to this song is you got to make a quick transition from a G to an F. And then you got to transition quickly from the F to the C. So, the way I think about it is the only way to get from G to C and then back from C to G is you got to go through F, okay? And I know that's not entirely true, because you could very easily just go from G to C. But for this song, the only way to get from G to C is through F, okay? And if you think about it like that, it kind of makes things a little simpler. So, and this is going to be one of those songs that you got to play real slow and get the timing and the rhythm down. And then once you get in the hang of that, pick up the speed a little bit and gradually work your way up until you play up to speed along with the recording. But what you're doing is going G, then you're going upstroke on the G, upstroke on the F, upstroke on the C, okay? And then you're going down, down, up, down. That's your rhythm pattern. So G, upstroke, upstroke, C, upstroke, upstroke, G, upstroke, upstroke, C, upstroke, upstroke, G, upstroke, upstroke, C, upstroke, upstroke. And when you're doing those upstrokes, you're going one upstroke on the G, one upstroke on the F, one upstroke on the C. Sorry, my dog's in here. And then when you land on that C, you start the down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then you do the upstroke on the C, upstroke on the F, upstroke on the G, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, upstroke, upstroke. Okay? Now, the trick that I use is I play my G's like this, okay? And what I'm doing there is I'm just using my middle finger instead of putting my two fingers up here on the top two strings, or on the 5th and 6th string. I just use my middle finger on the 6th string, and I use it to kind of mute that 5th string, like that. Because then this finger here is ready to hit that bar where you need it right there on the F. Okay, so that's the trick that I use. Now, there is another way to play a G chord that might work better for you. It doesn't work so well for me because I tend to have smaller hands than most. So you take this F shape and you slide it down a whole step. So that would be 1st fret, 2nd fret to the 3rd fret. Then you wrap your thumb over the top. And you see it doesn't really sound that great with me because I don't have big enough hands for it, but that's basically a G chord, and then you got to get that bass note in there. Alright, and then all you got to do is take this F shape and slide it down there to make an F chord. So that might be easier for you. It's not easy for me, but it may be for you. So I definitely recommend that you try it and see how it works for you. So what you're doing, this is for your verses and for the majority of the song. G, upstroke on the G, upstroke on the F, upstroke on the C. And then you immediately go to that down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Upstroke, upstroke, G, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, upstroke, upstroke to C, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, upstroke, upstroke. Okay? So it's kind of quick. So like I said, I recommend you do it real slow. So G, upstroke, upstroke. And watch this hand over here while I'm doing it. So I'm going G on the upstrokes. I'm going G, F, C, like that. Okay. Now there is a chorus part where he sings "Working on Your Night Moves," and all you do there is when you go to your G is "Working on Your Night Moves." You just go E minor to C. Working on your night moves, trying to make some front page driving news. Working on your E minor to C, E minor to C, back to G. Then you just go back into this. Okay? And then there is a part later on in the song which I guess you would consider the bridge, and all it is you're using the same chords. Nothing really changes except for the feel of the song, and it slows down. So then it's where he's saying, you know, I woke up last night to the sound of thunder. And this time you don't use an F, you just go from G. I woke up last night to the sound of thunder. How far off as I sat and wondered. Started humming a tune from 1962. Ain't it funny how the night moves? E minor. Like you just have nothing left to lose. Working on your night moves. Back to G. And it stays real soft. Okay? But that's basically what you're doing throughout the whole song. And I mean, you can kind of play with it and make it your own, because, you know, every version I've heard of this song has always been a little bit different every time. So just take this, what I've showed you, and, you know, kind of run with it. Make up your own little thing and, you know, be artistic with it. So, you know, that's really how you play the whole song. It's, you know, it's, the chords are very simple. The hardest part is the timing and the transitions you're going to have to make. So like I said, I recommend you playing it real slow and getting the timing and the transitions down and getting used to doing that rhythm and timing your transitions along with the rhythm and get that down pat. And, you know, the beauty of this being on a video is you can rewind it and watch it as many times as you need to. So do that. And also, go watch some of my other videos that I've made in the past, because there's a lot of guitar lessons that I've done in recent videos that you might be interested in, and you might want to learn some of those songs, and those will be helpful as well. And also subscribe, because I'll continue to make videos in the future that you don't want to miss. So do that. Like my videos, share my videos, leave comments if you have any critiques, requests, anything, any kind of feedback. You know, let me hear it, because I want to know, because that's how I get better as a teacher. That's how I know what you want to hear. So just let me know that, and I really appreciate it. And y'all keep playing. Y'all take it easy, and I'll see y'all along the way.